Today, we're going to learn how to play big in a world that expects us to play small, meaning as the public has low expectations of people who stutter. They've been trained that way. Why? Because they think that we cannot contribute everything to society solely because of how we talk. We can't possibly be a leader in the world because how can someone lead when they stutter? How can someone be smart when they stutter? We know those stereotypes are wrong, yet sometimes we believe those stereotypes. We internalize those stereotypes, and that causes us to play smaller in life. So I am going to ask you this, though. If you have a piece of paper, or go find a piece of paper and find a pen, because I clearly want you to take some notes today. And then I want you to refer back to your notes at some point in time, because hopefully there's going to be something here that's going to connect with you. And if it does connect with you, just write it down. Real quick, I already talked about this, but some people hopped on kind of late. I'm John Moore. I'm a person who stutters. I lead a stuttering support group in Greenville, South Carolina that's connected to the National Stuttering Association. I spent part of my career, Starbucks, Whole Foods, and doing marketing stuff. In 2021, I was the NSA's chapter leader of the year. I was also the 2018 NSA volunteer of the year. I'm a past NSA, National Stuttering Association board member, just to show you that I've been a part of the stuttering. I've been a part of the stuttering community for many years. I'm deeply passionate on that end. And weirdly, as I said earlier, I've gotten paid to stutter at conferences all over the world. All right, our goal today is we're going to learn practical ideas and hopefully gain the motivation you need to challenge yourself to play big and to play bigger in life. That's what my goal here is today. I want to give you good ideas and hopefully give you that nudge, that kind of motivation, inspiration to say we can make this happen. We got to first talk about what it means to play small if we're going to talk about what it means to play big. When we play small, we avoid taking risks. When people who stutter play small, we don't put ourselves in position to feel uncomfortable. Yes, we stay in the comfort zone. We try to do what comes easier to us. And unfortunately, many of us, not all of us, but many of us do not pursue ambitious goals. Instead, we let our stutter silence us. We stay too silent in life. We have contributions to make in the world, yet when we play small, we let our stutter stop us from making those contributions in life that we know we are capable of making, and that we know that can make a difference in the lives of people. But when we play small, we stop, we cower, we shrink, we don't challenge ourselves. We fall victim to something called the why try effect. When we choose to play small in life, we fall victim to the why try effect. That is, why try to become a doctor? I can't possibly say all those polysyllabic words, and doctors are supposed to exude confidence, and doctors have to talk to patients, doctors have to have some bedside manner, and doctors have to study a lot. I stutter, and I can't become a doctor because I stutter. Why try to become a lawyer? Well, they have to be persuasive, and people who stutter can't possibly do that. Why? Who's going to believe us? They're going to feel that we're anxious, that we're possibly lying as we talk. So why try to become a lawyer? Well, I can't because I stutter. A pilot. Why try to become a pilot? I know a National Stuttering Association chapter leader in Charlotte. He's a pilot, but besides being a pilot, he's also a flight instructor. He stutters. So why try to become a pilot? Well, had he not followed his drive and his passion, he would say, well, I can't possibly do that because I got to talk to the control tower. I got to do this and speak, and if I'm there and I got to say, hello, passengers, this is your captain speaking, how confident are they going to be that we're going to land this plane safely? I don't know. Why try to become a museum tour guide? You might have an art history major. You might know so much about art, yet you stop yourself. You say, who wants to listen to someone stutter while they give a tour of the museum? That stops us. Those are ways that we stop ourselves professionally. We also stop ourselves personally. Why try to go out on dates? They're not going to like how I talk. They're going to feel so uncomfortable. How can someone love someone when they talk the way I talk? I can't possibly go on a date because I stutter. Why try to make phone calls? Because it's difficult. I got to call my credit card company. I got to say my credit card number, and I'm going to stutter saying 4. I can't possibly do that because I stutter. Drive-through. Oh, I'm not going to go through the drive-through. I'm going to stutter. Why try to participate and join Zoom calls? Well, it's just I got to find a way to interject, to raise my hand, and I'm going to stutter. It's just not going to be good. Playing big means this. It means following on the why not try effect. I'm going to repeat that. Playing small is why try. Playing big is why not try. As in, why not try to become a doctor? I can, you can, we can with our stutter. Why not try to become a lawyer? There are lawyers who stutter. We can with our stutter. Why not try to become a pilot? I just told you of someone I know who stutters who is a pilot and a flight instructor. We can with our stutter. Why not try to become a tour guide? Use the knowledge that you have. Share the knowledge that you have. People are going to listen to us with our stutter, especially if we are so knowledgeable about a topic such as art history. Why not try to go out on dates? We can with our stutter. We are worthy of being loved with our stutter. Why not try to make phone calls? You can. Texting's easy. Phone calls are difficult, but you know what? We got to get out of our comfort zone. Playing small means not picking up the phone and calling someone. I get it. I see the memes of people out there that says, oh, my phone rings. Oh, I can't possibly answer it. Instead, I would rather text. When we text, we act small. Drive-through. When we don't use the drive-through and we use the app, we play small. But we can use it with our stutter. And why not try to talk on Zoom calls? You have a voice. You have a perspective. You have smarts to share. Don't keep them silent. Make them loud with your stutter. Playing big begins when we view our stutter as a positive. Every person who stutters we know is on their own timeline and journey. Hopefully at some point in time, they have that turning point where they start to see how their stuttering is actually a positive in their life. A lot of us get there. Sadly, some of us don't, because stuttering does not define you. But stuttering absolutely, positively shapes you. It shapes you into becoming a better you. In your journey, you at some point in time are going to find out just how stuttering has positively and absolutely shaped you to being a better you. I view my stuttering as giving me gifts. I am a better writer because of my stutter. We all are. People who stutter write very well. It's obvious. We get to choose the exact word that we want to say on paper. I feel as though I'm a better listener. I feel as though I have more of a patient ear to listen to people because I expect people to be patient when they listen to me. I think this is true for a lot of us. We have a strong perfectionist streak. I have a hard time controlling how I talk. Anything else I have some strong sense of control over, I want to make sure it's perfect. I want to overcompensate for how I talk. So my stuttering has given me a strong perfectionist streak. I also think I am more respectful of others. Everyone deals with something. And I'm respectful of the challenges people have to go through in life. Also, trying muscles. I feel as though I have to try twice as hard to get half as much. I have a heck of a work ethic for stuff that I care about doing. And also, greater empathy. Because all the times that it's been laughed at for how I talk, I would never laugh at anyone else for how they live their life. So today, your piece of paper, your pen, giving you 5 play big ideas. And we can talk about this after I go through these. The first play big idea is this. I want you to identify stuff you are really good at doing. Identify stuff you're really good at doing. So, what do you do better than anyone else you know? What do you do better? We all do things better than anyone else we know. Secondly, what are you more knowledgeable about than anybody else? I think many times we who stutter overcompensate by becoming really knowledgeable about certain topics. And I also know that we do things better than anybody else. Now you're going, yeah, but I don't want to brag on myself. Okay, so let's flip this. What, 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 what would your friends say you are really good at doing and knowing? So take a look at it from not from your end, but from outside looking in. What would your friends say you're really good at doing and really good at knowing? That changes it so it's not about you, it's about what someone says about you. Make sense? Once we do have that down on a piece of paper, we then have to ask ourselves this question. How does your stutter shape the things you are really good at doing? How does how you talk impact the things you are really good at doing? Secondly, how does your stutter impact the stuff you know a lot about? Can you connect some dots for how stuttering makes you better at the things you do and better at the things you know? So that was play big idea number 1. Let's go to play big idea number 2. Celebrate small wins. Many times all that we want to do is we want to celebrate things that we do that are big, that are bold, that are truly, truly ambitious. But we forget that small wins can add up to a big victory. So celebrate small wins. Celebrate the times that in a conversation you choose not to word swap. One of my coping mechanisms is I word swap all the time. We use stutter got unbelievable, massive vocabularies. Why? We word swap. But celebrate that small win of in a conversation not using a different word. I could have said choosing, but I went using, knowing that I was going to blink and stutter, saying using as opposed to choosing. Celebrate the small win of ordering from the drive-thru and not the app. I know it seems small, but y'all, it's big. It really is. And celebrate the small win of when you decide to call someone instead of text them. That is a small win. Again, those small wins can add up to a big victory. So that's play big idea number 2. Play big idea number 3. And again, this is why I had you guys get out a piece of paper so that you could write some of this stuff down. Play big idea number 3 is I want you to find a stutter friend. Find a stutter friend. One thing Stutter to Confidence does very well, it connects people. They have formed a ton of community. And so many people have connected with people who stutter, but I really want you to zero in to find a one-on-one stutter friend, because that person becomes your accountability partner. That person becomes someone that you can confide in, that you can talk about life challenges with and life successes with. You should check in often. Could be once a week, twice a month, but check in. When you check in, you and your stutter buddy, stutter friend, should challenge each other to play big in life. And when your accountability partner tells you that they played small in life, you say, why didn't you play big? Why didn't you make this decision? Instead, you made that decision. Our accountability partners, our stutter friends should challenge us. So that is one way that we could find accountability and that we could hopefully learn to play big, because it's not just us. It could be with a friend to help us together find a way to find our rhythms in life. Number 4 of the play big idea. Let go, have hope, say yes. Let go, have hope, say yes. Letting go is about freeing yourself from all the anger, fear, shame, embarrassment, and reluctance of how you talk. Freeing yourself of all of those guilty feelings, of all the feelings you are inadequate, that you're not good enough. Letting go of that also means that you accept how you talk. Just because we stutter, it's not a negative. I feel as though I'm speaking to the choir here, but it's not a negative for how we talk, but we need to accept how we talk. And knowing that our stutter gives us some gifts. So there is a reason why we talk and how our stutter makes us better people. And finally, letting go of the struggle or to suppress your stutter. Letting go of that struggle and just talk. And just knowing that people are going to be patient to listen. And that we don't feel as though we have to always be fluent, but we can let our stutter shine. So letting go, having hope, is maintaining your desire to succeed in life. It takes time for that dot to turn into a star. It just does. It takes time for that caterpillar to become a butterfly. In this time that we have, we need to remain positive. We need to celebrate small wins, and we need to believe goodness will come. But it's having hope. And yes, that can be challenging for us, but every day is a new day. And if you have yourself a stutter friend, that accountability partner can help you to continue to believe that goodness will come. Saying yes. Saying yes always puts us into potentially uncomfortable situations. No, and saying the word no is one of the most powerful, controlling words we have. I know this because I say no a lot. No, I'm not going to go to the birthday party. No, I'm not going to go to the social hour. No, I'm not going to be at a spot where I'm going to be put on the spot to talk. No closes doors. No blocks us from growing. Yes opens doors. Yes creates growth, or I should say yes creates opportunities for growth. If we put ourselves into uncomfortable situations, we learn to adjust and we learn to thrive. Letting go, having hope, saying yes is critical for us to flip the script from playing small to playing big or playing bigger in life. And finally, this test. This is a litmus test for you in making choices in life. Ask yourself this simple question. Am I playing big or playing small by making blank type of decision? Am I playing big or am I playing small? Anytime you are faced with a decision on how to act and what to do, choose the path that forces you to play big. Do not choose the easy path. Choose the hard road. We've already lived and we already lived the hard life. Our lives are hard for how we talk. Could it be any harder by making a difficult choice to play big? We've been having to play big since we first started talking. But we need to double down on playing big. And any chance we have to say, wait a minute, that's the easy choice? Forget it. This is the hard choice. This is playing big. Do it. Playing big means taking risks in life. Not taking it easy, it's taking risks in life. Playing big means not falling victim to the why, try effect. Don't fall victim to the why, try effect. Instead, flip it and follow through on the why not try effect. Why not try to become a lawyer? Why not try to become a doctor? Why not try to go out on a date? Why not try to be the person who I was always meant to be? In summary, to play big in life, we who stutter need to first identify stuff we are really good at doing, really good at knowing. We need to celebrate small wins. Those small wins add up to, again, big victories. We should find an accountability partner, a stutter friend. We should check in with them often. We should challenge them and they should challenge us. Let go. Have hope. Say yes. Let go of the fear of speaking. Have hope knowing that goodness will come. Saying yes to open opportunities for us to grow. And 5, the question of, am I playing big or playing small with making this life choice? Because stuttering does not define you, but stuttering absolutely, positively shapes you. It's time to play big because you deserve to get everything in life that you are capable of achieving. And playing big can start right now.